Ooh, good morning, guys. Good morning. It is July 3rd. Can you believe it? It's July 3rd. We got only a little bit of San Pellegrino. We'll make a coffee first of all. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I have the ND filter diffusion 1/2 and quarter, 2 3/3, whichever that is. I have no idea, to be honest, how helpful it is. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I didn't know. But we're trying. Alright, let me get a coffee. Ooh, I did clean the room up a little bit. Let's have a paper here. Life is moving by so fast every day. We need to conquer every day. No day should go by just be like, it was just a Tuesday, it was just a Wednesday. No. Not for me, not for me. And I feel that sometimes sad that I've not created that environment for myself where I can create every day. That's all I want to do. I want to create every day. Hence the videos every morning now. That's it. I'm leaving some wisdom, something, some comedy, or whatever it is you may say. Just saying, yesterday I made the most insane dish. I had leftover Honduran prawns. I put that in there. Then I had some steak mince, some butter, bay leaves, Thai curry paste, and double cream that was there. Wow. Interesting combo, Mr. Budwani. Interesting combo. But you know what? Muy delicioso, eh? I'm telling you, in a previous life, maybe I was a chef. Shout out to Ratatouille. One of my favorite movies. You know what it is? I would like to be in a movie like Ratatouille. Like, just like one of the, it'd be nice, maybe I could be the main character. Maybe I should make a movie, animated movie. It's possible these days. Anything is possible, guys. Let me get my coffee. Hold up. Some salt, and we need to get another little bit of sparkling water, love. Give us a second. Alright, well, this is practically our last bottle. Can you believe that? I'm out of sparkling water. Tja. Ooh, what? Hold on. Yeah. Where is life taking me right now? Absolutely no clue. I'm gonna write a book, or I wanted to. It was called The $1 Billion Road. Now apparently $1 billion has become nothing, but it's that Google Maps. Where am I going? Where is life taking me? I absolutely don't know. I'm a bit confused. To be honest. I am a bit confused. All I want to do is create. I'm thinking all these are the unnecessary detours, okay? All I want to do is create, right? My paintings, the apps. I wanted to be independent, earn some money, invest. I don't have any vices. I didn't want to do anything else. I just wanted to work. All this other things that I have to do is so unnecessary, and it takes away from my creativity and my time. And sometimes I feel that I'm not gonna be able to leave or do all the things because all the other things have taken up time. I think it's the meat in the fridge. Alright, well, I don't know. Okay, how's this? How's this? Oh, this is looking quite professional. I don't know. Maybe I have to work on these settings. How does it look? We'll work on the feedback. Is it looking better? Should I be here, there? Do we change the angle? But then I don't know if I'm looking at myself or not because there's a mirror behind you. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. This looks nice for now. Okay. So, we got the morning coffee. And I want to understand that why all these detours, or is that part of life? Why all these detours, and if this is this part of life? If all I wanted to do was create, where did I go wrong? What have I done? I came to study, right, in England since 2017, and I was like, great, cool, I'll put in the years, I'll study right quick, and I'll put in the time, and those are my prime years. Okay, no worries. I did all that, and now the job just seems so far away. Things are gonna reset. I cannot fathom that. Why? What can I do? If you guys can help me, put in a comment. I'll start doing this, or I'll do that, and I would like to have a conversation about that. Shout out to L-theanine. Shout out to L-theanine. Well, let me get my magnesium as well. So zinc and magnesium, very nice. What I feel is that I guess everybody has that struggle, doesn't it? They all want to do something and they end up doing something else. And the people who end up doing what they wanted to, are they the real winners? They're the ones who have figured it out? Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is, maybe. Yeah. That's the answer. I do feel that I've let myself down by overcomplicating it. At the same time, if I have the foresight and the vision, and I know where I'm gonna fall, and I know where the road ends, or if I know that if I take the left, this is what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna know what's gonna happen on the right, then why doubt myself if I've taken the wrong answer? Like if I know that eating too much sugar in the day is gonna make me crash, feel sick and nasty, and somebody offers me like a big candy or a sugar or XYZ, something like that, like I know it's not gonna make me feel nice. So why feel bad for not having the dessert, but everybody around me is? Like, that seems simple as an example, but that's what it comes down to, right? Like if you're able to calculate and you know the answer, and if the answer you know you don't like it, by avoiding it, it doesn't change it. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. I just don't know. I just want to go to Petty Umo, wear my suit, look nice. Seriously. But yeah, I would have liked to work in finance, build my portfolio. But now what do I do? That's the question. I want to create an event. I would like to sell my paintings. I would like to work on my mental health and well-being mobile apps. I would like to design my own clothing label, my clothing line, have that merch drop, house property flipping, portfolio management, like I said. Life's too short. Maybe make some house music. Shout out to house music. House. Be a DJ sometimes. Travel. Paris Fashion Week. It's like when you want to do that, you have to give up on certain things. And I'm okay. But I feel like despite giving up, I still haven't reached. If hard work paid off, then the donkey would own the farm. I think the other day I heard that. Okay, cool. Similar lines, right? It's not only hard work, it's also intelligence, it's the timing, it's the resources. I think that you cannot be soft when it comes to getting ahead. Unfortunately, I thought that you can be kind, you can be generous, you can be timid, and life will just pick you up, right? And it will still work out. Rude awakening, my friend. Absolutely rude awakening. But I don't know why. Why can't it just be that it works that way? I guess that's the answer. You can't. There's no way. There's no way that that's possible. I don't think so. I have tried every which way. I don't think that's possible. Wow. And it's sad that it's not possible, right? That's the thing. It's sad. I am upset. But if I have to do things that I don't like to become the thing that I want to, that I would love, then is it really me? I don't like to be rude. I don't want to be nasty. But if that's what the combination requires to get ahead, then is it worth it? That's what I ponder. That right there is my problem. That right there is the question of morality, of consciousness. There's no point in reading Confucius, the I Ching, of what life should be. Everybody has their weaknesses, I can promise you. Everybody has weaknesses, and there is no question about that. However, how do you use your weaknesses and focus on your strengths? David and Goliath. I read this naval battle that was there. They had the small ships versus the big armada, and the small ships were nimble. They were fast. They were easily able to maneuver. So just because you're smaller and you're up against something big, that doesn't mean that you have a disadvantage. You have to seek out the advantages you have. But that right there is a different way of looking at it versus of what we're looking when it comes to morality. Are you willing to undercut somebody? Are you willing to screw somebody over? Are you willing to stab somebody in the back? I thought it's possible that you don't need to do those things to do something that you would like to achieve. Being cunning and shrewd, being nice and kind, they said there's a difference. And I'm starting to see that you have to sometimes just take what's in front of you, and you have to see the byproduct of it. You have to see the bigger picture. But I feel that if I always look at the bigger picture is made up of what? Smaller pixels. Every pixel matters. Like right now you're watching this video. If one frame in the video, because it's only pictures together that make the film, right? The video. That's what it's called, motion films. One picture's corrupt. Will it really make a difference in the entire video? Probably not. It wouldn't. Like out of the million frames in this video, if one frame is off, right? But I can't get to terms with that. It's like, when you have a TV and you have those pixels on it, and then a few of them get corrupted, and some more, and some more. Next thing you know, half your TV, you can not even see it. So you don't know what you're watching on the other side. Where does this start and where does this stop? Is it a slippery slope? Do you start one place with something you don't want to do? Is that how people end up in the places they do? And they're like, how did I get here? Well, yeah, you took the first step in the wrong direction. They used to tell us in school, it starts with one, like I'm talking about things that you shouldn't. It starts with that one incident, with the one friend, that one time, that one party. And then but sometimes you have to see and ask yourself, well, what if I can have self-control? What if I have self-control? What if I take to the right and it'll be fine? What if I do the left and it'll be fine? What if it is okay? What if it's not a big deal? And what if I can control myself? So let me play with the fire. I won't get burned if I get too close. I think it was called Icarus, right? He flew too close to the sun, and that's what happens. I have a purpose. I'm not lost. It's how to get there, and then how will I be remembered? How will I be remembered to leave your legacy, to leave that stamp, that chapter in the history book where people will talk about you, that you did this and you did that? And will you be judged? How harshly will you be judged that did you take this shortcut, and how did you feel? Morality, if taught too early, can mess with your mind, I feel. I've experienced it. I've experienced it. Sometimes I feel that ignorance is bliss. If you know too much, you'll overcomplicate it and kill yourself. It will become really bad. You will have destroyed your own mind because you have put yourself as a prisoner. That's what they sometimes say. Dumb people, I forgot, it is some syndrome or something, but some dumb people really make it because they don't have the ability to think so much. They just do it. But what we don't realize is, out of the 10 dumb people that you see who have made money, you have not seen the million people who have failed and are sitting miserable at home. Time for a second coffee. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this. Please subscribe to the channel and leave some comments. Back to the coffee. Dude, I felt so cool. You know, sometimes in the shows, they're like, in between, they'll say, hey guys, like, we have noticed that only 55% of you have subscribed and it really helped the channel grow. I feel so cool. Yes. All right. I just want to go, oh, I want to dance. I want to dance. I want to, ah! Life goes on and on. But really, I do appreciate the people who have subscribed, and I would like to do so much for the subscribers. I would like to say that it's a community, you know, and we're building, and I want to build some strong relations, and I would like to make a difference in people's lives. And that's what makes me happy. I want to wake up every day in the morning and make difference, right? By creating, by spreading the positive vibes, some knowledge, and helping the people who are disadvantaged, because I feel that is my calling and that's what I like to do. Can I be the modern day Robin Hood? Just saying. We're men in tights. Okay, special coffee concoction coming right up. I mean, to be Robin Hood, right? Like, I see that if I have the intelligence, I can see the people who have a lot of money, they're not really doing the nice things. That's where I get trapped. I said, if I'm nice, and if you want to do the right things, I will make it to the top. However, I feel that that's not possible, and that's the conundrum, right? But what if I say in disguise, if I'm the sheep in the wolf's costume, But technically, ideally, I'm the wolf in the sheep's costume. Let that sink in for a second, right? If I wear the disguise and say that, oh yeah guys, I'm actually a sheep, but let me pretend to be the wolf who's pretending to be the sheep, who has to then be the wolf to get back. And if I do succeed and I reach that 10-figure mark, right? 10 figures, 10 big bills, yeah. 1 of 3,000, apparently, more or less. Can I then redistribute the wealth? Can I really change? Yeah, can I really change and make a difference in the world? Can I cause enough chaos with positivity and smiles and I just feel like, is that possible? I think so, it is. I said, why not? What's the worst? Not what's the worst. What is the worst that's gonna happen? Wake up every day and dream to make a difference in people's lives. I would like to do that. Positive impacts. But I want to start with mental health and well-being. I would like to impact in the best of ways. I did study. I have a love for technology and I want to use it for the good. And I feel that it's great. AI is really, really pushing forward, and I think it's easier and easier to make things happen. And when things are easier to happen, then what is stopping me, right? Just do it. Just start building the apps, start doing things that you are happy about. And guess what? I will find support. I know you will support me, and you will support me, and you will support me. And guess what? So what if we fail? Life's good. I've failed so many times. Failure is part of the process, bro. Failure is part of the process. That's why I say you have to read history. Read history and see how people have gotten where they have. And you will be surprised that it's not just like easy. Things do happen on the way. It is tumultuous, it is difficult, it starts. But nowadays, the story changes, right? That how you get there. It may be very interesting. It may be the sacrifice that you make is just something else. But that's the fun part, right? The journey. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Sometimes. It is. Why not? Planes, trains, and cars. So, right now I'm stuck at editing. I don't know how to make the good edits and put the time into that. But I think I need to figure a shortcut on that. I may be applying for another job on the weekend, part-time, which will give me some extra money to hire an editor. Right? And if that happens, guys, it's gonna be very nice. Also, storage is very expensive of data. So, but I will say this: life is beautiful. Keep going. Let's create. Let's invent. Let's spread the positive vibes. Thank you for being part of my community, part of my life. I always feel that I don't have a place that I belong to because I belong everywhere. I've lived in different places. I've been with different people. I've had so many experiences. And now I feel that I am the nomadic person. I am. Just nomadic. Wherever life takes me, I would like to be connected to you guys. I would like to have a relation where wherever I go, I have people around me that are nice, that are sweet, that are lovely, and have something to eat, some simple meals. Sometimes it could be maximalistic, sometimes a minimalistic, the Ritz Ballroom, breakfast at the Wolseley, I'm just saying, dinner at Sheesh, if you know, you know. And I really think that that's what it is. I have to come to terms with understanding that who I really am, and I should be happy with that. So given that said, I'm gonna enjoy my second coffee. I gotta get ready for work. I have a few things to sort out. But just remember, life is beautiful, okay? Life is beautiful. Don't give up. There's no need to give up. And keep plodding on every day. You have my confidence to keep going.